Select works when and should not be used when.
It should be used all the time, every day, for everything. Actually, I'm happy he brought it up. If I can share my screen quickly and show when it's done very, very poorly, and it's not anyone's fault, but it's just like it's just a miss on some of it. So you will see here that. And then, by the way, team, if you don't want me to screen share this, we can move on to the next question.
No, we can actually.
Cool.
As soon as it starts to share, right? That's the point.
Yeah, if you have an array and you're not using a select action, what are you doing?
Living your best life and getting things done slow. All right, so I see this problem happen all the time. If we look here, we see we have a lot of data in this array before we modify it. So here I have all of this stuff. And then what we do is... really?
Yeah, not sharing. Yeah.
What's the next question? We'll come back.
Next. We got 1 more minute.
There are always two things in our call, right? So either microphone is off or you're not sharing. So both of one. We had skipped the question. Hey, bring it back, Mirko. This is why Mirko is always in the back. You stay there. It's our meeting topic, so it's okay. While the other question is loading, let's move on to another question from Rivas. Cloud patterns apply here. I think it was related to a question to something beforehand that we missed, perhaps, or you talked about.
Do cloud patterns apply? Does anyone remember the context?
No, not really.
No, not really.
Oh, this goes back to Isabel, what you were saying, but does the flow then succeed? Well, you mentioned just drop a failure action and you're fine, right?
Yeah. Okay. I think there's one question about Parse JSON, about the schema not working.
Yeah.
Yes. Good one.
You want to answer that?
So I avoid Parse JSON. I don't like it just because if the schema does change, I don't like dealing with it. And I've seen people do really advanced stuff like add options or whatever. I don't know. I've been lucky enough with my flows that like just using that question mark notation and making it optional makes it so I never ever have to worry about the schema changing or remembering that I built enough optional parameters in my schema to avoid it. So that's where I stand, which is maybe a bit archaic. I'm curious if people are using Parse JSON. I mostly see Parse JSON fail more than not. So,
well, it honestly depends. Sorry, go ahead, Marcel. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm running only in 2 errors with Parse JSON. One is something with null, and when I edit it, and with the required fields. And if I see that a lot of fields are not filled, I change the required fields in Parse JSON. And when Parse JSON works for me in nearly 100% of every cases what I have.
My argument is, why are we using the Parse JSON for? My argument is that if you're doing get item and then using a Parse JSON, what the heck are you doing? Like the reason you use Parse JSON is to be lazy, so you can just open the pop and select which one it is. I use Parse JSON as a mapping. You write your own JSON. I always do send errors to this environment variable. So then my other actions are referring to that one Parse JSON action. So it's just to reference and for me to be lazy, just select it from the pop-up.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah. What the heck are you doing? Exactly. This is my t-shirt.